Hi all. Today I've got a really nice tune that I'm going to show you how to play. I've been playing around with the old Fleetwood Mac tune Albatross, and I know it's a really popular tune and it's a classic guitar instrumental made famous because of with the Fleetwood Mac group. So I'm going to show you how I approached it. I've used a UB Hank backing track. I think you can still get, if you haven't got the UB Hank series, you should try and get them because they're really good instrumentals, backing tracks. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to run through. It's the Albatross that I'm going to play is based basically on the Shadows one, the way Hank played it. Look for that one as well if you're going to try this tune. And let's hope you by the time you finish listening and watching the video, you've got a fair idea how to approach the tune. Well, I'll catch up with you in a bit. Okay. Okay, so it's in the key of A. The first note you're playing is that second fret on the 5th string, a B note. Keep your finger, your first finger, your index finger, across the second fret, pressing down all the strings, and then just play the B note and then follow it with the A chord like this. Now you can almost hear that's coming in, starting the start of Albatross, and the next chord is a G sharp minor, which is at the 4th fret there. So together you'll be like this. Now you can hear that's going to go straight into Albatross, but those are the first couple of chords to start the thing off. So practice them a few times, get them off, and you're off and running. We'll start with the main melody. Okay, now this tune relies heavily on slides. You can use a bit of whammy if you want to, but a lot of this is the slide effect is important. So we've done the intro. Now we're going to start on the first part of the melody. So what you're going to do, you're going to start in the B position again, which is that second fret, 5th string, and go up to the 4th like this. So what you've done there, you've gone from the B up to the C sharp, up to that E on the 2nd fret, 4th string, back to that C sharp, and then slide from the F sharp up to the G sharp. That's the first phrase, first phrase. And then again sort of the C sharp twice, another slide, so there's that bit. Do it a bit more again, once again, a bit slower. Slide, slide, slide. So you can hear those slides there, and they're quite important, and coupled with the opening first couple of chords, it's quite a nice little piece, that is. So what we're going to do then, we're going to basically repeat that. So you go back to the chords again, and then that finishes that whole first section off there, all on those first few frets there. You haven't got to move very far. All you've got to do is just make sure you get the sliding up to the 6th fret, there. So not too bad there, quite within anybody's capabilities to try that. Once again, as I've said in the past, aiming at guitarists who are kind of like trying to learn tunes and not sure how to go about them, and basically this one is a good one to start, and it will end up right on the high frets, right at the very end of the neck. So you've got quite a lot of scope to go through to get this number off. But that's the first part, and that is the whole first section. Now we're going to go into more slides, and we'll go on to them next. Well, I made a couple of errors already on that, and I'm sorry, but of course I said it was in the key of A, and of course not, it's in the key of E. But anyway, we won't worry about that. But what I actually have done, I've left out the section right at the very end of the first part. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to play through the second part. Well, the first part's okay, but the second part goes like this. Okay, I left that last little section out. So what I think we better do, I think we better go from the very top, so that it's not confusing. So we'll just start off from the top again. Now that is the whole thing all the way through. I left off that last section. But okay, I hope that's not too confusing for you. So okay, let's carry on then. Okay, so we're using the Stratocaster, obviously, and we've got a whammy bar on this. The original one by Peter Green, I think it was a Gibson, and he probably didn't have a whammy bar, but anyway, bearing in mind that we're doing a Hank's version, you're obviously going to be using the whammy bar. And on this section, this is the middle section here, of the middle part of the guitar, and we're starting, most again, slides are very prominent, and you're going to be sliding up. It's a 2-finger, you're touching two strings with 2 fingers. I'm using the 1st and 3rd, and we're sliding up from the 6th fret, holding those two apart like that. 6th and 8th fret, and I'm going to slide up to the 7th and 9th like this. Can you hear that albatross? And all that is just holding those two notes there, and then you'll stretch down to 2 notes again, but just 1 fret apart rather than 2. Okay, so that's the first part of that. We go on to the next bit. So next bit, once again, it's the two fingers, the first and the third, and we're going to go down from we did this bit, didn't we? Slides all the way. Now you're going to use the whammy bar a little bit and do the same phrase again, but we're going to go down now, go down the neck now like this. Okay, so that's once again you just use, all you're doing is using the double stops there, and just using just slides between those few frets there. You haven't got to go far, and you haven't got to lift your fingers off. All you've got to do is make sure that when you get down to there, you're going to substitute the 3rd finger for the 2nd finger. So we'll just do that whole thing again. Do it slowly. Oh, sorry. All I did there was just use the top string of the E chord there, which is a B flat note, a B note. Sorry, a B note. I think that might be important just to do that bit again, because it is quite a nice piece. And that's that bit complete. Right, so this is where you start going up the neck and using the full fingerboard of this for this tune. And now we're going to another double stop, which is going to be the 2nd and 3rd string at the 12th and 13th fret, and for that I'm using my 1st and 2nd finger there, and it's going to be like this. Whammy. So that's quite a nice little piece that, but once again you're only using the 2 strings and the 1st and 2nd fingers, starting off on the 12th and 13th, going down to the 10th and 11th, and then down to the 9th fret, which is this the 2nd and 3rd string on the 9th fret. I'm putting my first finger across the bar to bar the 9th fret there. Keep the slides going. Bit of whammy. Okay, now we've gone on to the last phrase. Right, so we're right up the very end now, and we're starting on fret 19, and we're going up to fret 21 like this. So once again, up to fret 19, up to 21, back to 19, second string 19, second string 21. So you're just doing those 4 notes on the first 2 strings. Give me a bit of whammy there. And then you're going down to the 12th, 13th, 14th, 17th fret to 16 to 17, and then back onto the second string for the last bit there. So once again, right from the very top. Slide all the time, and then you're going to go end up down onto that 12th fret there, running it down like this. (14th, 12th), and then we're going back onto the main tune now. Right, so instead of playing the opening bit like this, what you're going to do now, you're going to play it in notes instead, but start on the B still, and then we're going to slide up like this. And that is the end of the tune. But you've learnt most of that in the first bit, but instead of doing, as I say, instead of doing the chord bit the first thing, you're going to do it in single notes instead. So all you're doing is sliding up on the 4th fret after you played your B, I think you should be able to follow that all right, and that is Albatross. Right, so what I think I'm going to do, just to finish up the video, I'm going to play through this tune with the backing track, just to give you some idea of how it should sound against the backing track. So here goes. Couple of little stumbles along the way there, but you get the idea of what we're trying to do with it. So yeah, give that a go and see how you get on. I mean, obviously, you know, keep practicing it. Start slowly, do it bit by bit, and then move on to the next bit until you finally get it cracked. And well, your objective is to play it better than I've played it, and let's hope you get on well with it. So I'll catch up with you another time. So long for now.